Hi, this is Demo Dad. I'm bringing you another video in a series of videos about my experience with melanoma cancer. This is number 8, video number 8. So if you are watching this one for the first time, click in the link below and I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you can go back and watch it from the beginning instead of watching it at number 8. This video, I'm headed back to the Huntsman Center for my second surgery. And I've been taking shots every day, twice a day I think it was, and I'm now going into my second surgery and I'm really not wanting to go. In my brain and in I know that I have to, but I just don't want to. I show up and I get ready. I've really healed pretty good from the first surgery because now there's been a little bit of time that's lapsed. But I know this one's going to be a little bit more rough. So went into the surgery, came out of surgery, and coming out of this surgery, I don't think I even went into a recovery room. I think I went straight into a hospital room. And I knew that this was more serious when I woke up. I could, again, if you don't want to listen, that's okay. Just stop my video. Don't watch anymore. But if you want to know, I'm going to tell you a little bit more. So I now had 2 tubes that were coming out of my hip area. So I don't know if you can see. There's my belt right there. So right around my belt line here, I had 2 tubes, and attached to those tubes were little bulbs that were like squishy bulbs. And you would squish it tight, and it would then, after you let it go and you put it onto the tube, it would then start to suck the fluid out of my leg. And so I had 2 tubes that were attached to my stomach area, my hip area, and just lots of stitches in my groin area. And I could tell it was hurt. I could tell. Well, my first surgery I really couldn't tell. I couldn't tell a lot of pain. This one I could feel the pain, and it felt like somebody had just punched me over and over and over, right in that crease between your leg and your groin or your stomach. That little crease between your leg where your leg moves. It felt like just somebody had just over and over and over again punched it until it was so sore and aching. And so they would give me pills to keep the pain down. And so I think it was every 4 hours I would take one of these pain pills. And it really did help. It really did help with the pain, although I still felt the pain. And then they would come in and they would empty out these little, all the fluid out of those little bulbs. And the nurses would do this all for me. And I couldn't just get up and move around like I did after the first surgery. So people came and visited me, and I was I think I spent the night there. I did spend the night there, and they woke me up the next day. And for some reason, I just wanted to get out of the hospital. I should have just stayed. I don't know what was up with me, but I wanted to get out of the hospital. So they said, well, to get out of the hospital, you'll need to do 3 things. I can't remember if it was 3. You'll have to do a number of things. Number 1, you'll need to get up and go to the bathroom. We would just want to make sure that you can still go to the bathroom and everything works down there. And so number 2, you're going to have to, well, getting up to go to the bathroom, you're going to have to get out of your bed. Number 1 is getting out of bed. Number 2 is you're going to have to go to the bathroom. And I think number 3, you're going to have to go over some steps and know that you can go over some steps. So that was my goal. At that point in my life, my goal was I got to get out of bed. Number 2, I got to go to the bathroom. And then number 3, I've got to walk up and down these fake steps that they had in the hospital. So I was still hurting and I was still in a lot of pain and I couldn't move very well. I couldn't bend. I couldn't like sit up. Sitting up really hurt because of those drain tubes in my, in my groin area. I don't know how else to say it, but it's in my leg, upper leg, and my hip. And so I got my wife and my parents were there, and they helped me sit up. And it was very painful and very hard. And I felt very, very weak. But I gritted my teeth through the pain, and I grunted and I cried, but I sat up. And I sat up for a little bit, kind of got my bearings and got my head straight. Said, okay, I'm going to the bathroom. Let's go and try it. So at this point, my leg does not work. My right leg does not work right. Even though the muscles are still there, they didn't mess with my muscles. They didn't mess with any of that stuff. I still had full muscles. But it was that crease in my leg where you pick up your leg and move it forward that wasn't working anymore. And so I hobbled and limped really badly into the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. They gave me a toothbrush. I brushed my teeth to show them that I could do this. And then they put out there's like 3 little steps where you go up and down. They just put this little teeny thing up. And I, with my left leg, I went up, and then I slowly lifted my right up, and then my left leg went up and slowly moved my right up. And so I went up and down those steps. Even though it was very painful, I don't know why I wanted to get out of there, but I did. I wanted to go home. It's such a weird thing. I should have stayed there for another 2 days. I don't know what my deal was. Anyway, I did that. The doctors were satisfied, in fact, surprised that I did it. And I said, well, looks like he's good enough to go home. And so by the end of that day, I was going home. I got in the car. It was hard to lift my leg into the car because I didn't have the lift power anymore with my upper leg to lift my leg up. So I just had to carry it, carry my own leg and put it into the car. But we got into the car, and I slept on the way home and then got home and didn't realize how difficult it would be just being home. So I think I'll stop right there. I'm at 7.5 minutes. I'll tell you some more about what happened when I got home and some of the struggles that I had when I was home and the things that I had to do there. So thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe. Please keep watching if you'd like to. If you don't want to watch, who cares? Don't watch. I don't care. Some of this stuff is scary and it freaks you out. So if it's scaring you and freaking you out, don't watch it. I don't care. You don't have to. Sometimes it's better not to know. That's one of the things I learned. Because I just worried about it. So anyway, thanks for watching my video. We'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, I think I see somebody in there. Oh, hey, that's you. You're watching my video. Hey, thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to share it with your neighbor on Facebook. Or if you want to keep watching my videos, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm Dumb Old Dad. We'll see you later. I think I see you in there.